Welcome to our video, Norms at Novack by Nicole, Cassie, and Lan. Alright, let's begin by going over the basics. Norms are proper behavioral standards. There are 4 types of norms: formal, informal, and mores and folkways. Formal norms are usually recorded and accompanied with strict sanctions, whereas informal norms are widely understood and reinforced through practice. A more is deemed vital to society, and strong disapproval and punishment occurs when they are violated. Oppositely, folkways are informal norms that govern routine behavior. I know. We just threw a bunch of terms at you, and you may not have a clear idea of what was just said, but we're here to help. We performed a few social experiments in order to illustrate some norms in and around Novack Cafe. In our first social experiment, we moved the tables in Novack close together. They looked like this. And then, to make it even more bizarre, we put all the chairs on top of tables as well, like so. We got a few strange looks and glances over the shoulder, but no one said anything. In this test, we decided that we broke a folkway. The society has certain unspoken do's and don'ts which are learned from childhood, and when we drifted into the don't zone, we got disapproving looks, telling us that what we were doing was out of the norm. Test number 2, removing posters from wall. In this experiment, Lan removed some posters from a post in Novack as seen here. This is something that random people generally do not do, so in the process, just like with the tables, we got looks of confusion. People walking by didn't understand why we were doing this. Our group decided that this too is an example of a folkway. The third experiment had to do with recycling. We threw some papers into a regular trash can instead of recycling them. We thought this would be breaking one of Dartmouth's mores. A more is something that our society holds to be very important, even precious. It may or may not be a law, but people have a strong reaction to the breaking of a more. However, in our experiment, there was little reaction from anyone around. Thus, we deemed recycling as another folkway. Test number 4, cutting in line. In this experiment, Nicole cut the line at Novack Cafe, as seen here. The girl behind her was not pleased, but she didn't do anything to remove Nicole from in front of her. This is an example of an informal norm being broken. This means that Nicole deviated from the general procedure for waiting in line. However, there is nothing to enforce this norm or explicitly spelling it out. It is just understood. Okay guys, test number 5. Stealing books from the library. In this experiment, Lan stole a book from the library. He walked through the theft detectors and the alarm went off. Everyone in the library looked our way, wondering who set this off. The procedure for such theft is either to walk up to the person if they stop, or call higher authority to report the theft if they do not stop. This would be an example of a formal norm. These norms are ones that are written down and have specific punishments.